Apologies for being late. Just had to scran down some food. Hence why I'm not prepared and why I'm late. I'm so professional. I'm so professional. Yes, I'm just... So the match has kicked off and I'm just sort of doing my background admin. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Let's make sure we are live everywhere. And it's already kicking off. I can hear on the commentary, but I need to get my live shit set up. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Can we please? Can we please? Make sure we're live. That'd be annoying if not. I'll go to that thing. Plug in there. Not as you. As you. And we'll go to there. Oh goodness, there we go. That's good. Just go here. Oh goodness me. And finally, 78 people following the LNobbins Facebook page, which is lovely stuff. Just 22 away from 100. It's very exciting. Here we go. And we'll just go here. Oh, goodness me, didn't want to do that. And that's there. That's there. Gundogan on the ball. And then we'll have a look at the lineups in a second. As you can see, these aren't even the correct lineups. I haven't even done that bit yet. I'm so good at this. I'm so good. Right. There we go. That's my camera sorted. And now we sort out the old... who scored? That's what it's called, isn't it? Who scored? WhoScored.com. And the match center, that's what we want to see. You can see my little mouse. Hey. We'll just go big screen for being a big boy. And that's what I want, is it? Yes, that's what I want. Okay, and now we can add in my window captures. Fortunately, nothing is happening early doors in this game, so it means that we aren't missing anything currently. Watch. Wait. Is that it? No, that ain't it. Oh god, no, we don't want that. That would be illegal. That would be illegal for me to stream that. God damn. Let's really not get shut down. Let's not do that. And we'll just do that. Right. You guys are seeing behind the curtain. This is how we do it. This is how we do the things. Like I say, nothing's really happening in this game. Make sure to stick around because there will be some stuff going on, I promise. I just need to make sure I actually pick the right things. And like I say, I just need to make sure I get set up. There we go. But like I say, fortunately nothing's happening in these early encounter, in the early stages rather, of this game, which is always good. And we'll just go down, there we go. And pop you there. And we pop you there. West Brom just needs to be up above you. And more to the left. And I think that's fine there. That's good. Okay. And let's not do this again. There we go. They've got to get it right. Okay, and so there's no one score. That'd be great. Just while I'm doing this shit, that'd be great. Thank you, please and thank you. Please and thank you. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. Rodri started every single game. That's very interesting indeed. I wouldn't say he's been solid this season. In fact, I'd suggest the opposite of that. So that's a very interesting statistic, I have to say. And finally, one more time. One more time. That's the wrong one again. There we go. Andy Townsend saying they have to be brave. I'm sure they won't be brave or courageous. I'm sure they'll just be cowardly and defensive. That's what they tend to do. But maybe they will surprise me. Who knows? Who bloody knows? There we go. And I think we're happy with that. Okay, now let's actually have a look at the team, shall we? Because this is still still left over from when we had the old Manchester derby. So we need to establish what the teams are. What are the teams? Tactical boards. And let's have a look-see. City are up against relegation candidates today, obviously. West Brom, who are a bit of a nothing team as far as I'm concerned. But West Brom actually nearly scored. What a save by Edison. Goodness me. That absolutely just fell for the West Brom player there. João Cancelo just gets a deflection, goes right into him. He does Ake. Edison with an excellent save. But goodness me. West Brom should be 1-0 up within the opening 8 minutes. That was madness. Okay, let's remove all these dickheads. That's what we need to do. Because it ain't a United game today. It's a City game. Oh. And there we go. And now Edison is playing. Yes, he is. There he is. And isn't he lovely? Mendy is actually playing. So we'll pop you in there. Which is surprising that Mendy's been given a chance. Good for him, I guess. João Cancelo is playing. Diaz is playing. On the right, it looks like. It's not Stones. It is Ake, who is number 6. Ake, there we go. Rodri and Gundogan today rather than Rodri and Fernandinho. So we'll just do why can't I type? Oh, it's because that's a number, you idiots. That's why. That is why. What is happening here? There we go. Gundogan, let's go. Gundogan. Kevin obviously is playing. Jesus is playing because what's his face is still injured. Aguero still not fully fit. Foden's actually playing on the wing. Excellent, good stuff. Okay, so this is the City team, as we can see. A couple of changes from the weekend. Foden coming in. I thought he should have started against United, or certainly come on as a substitute at least. Goodness me, that was such a tepid game. But there you have it. And now let's have a look at the old West Brom team. And I could not name you many West Brom players this season, to be honest. I've not watched any of their games, so I've no idea if they're any good. To be honest, obviously you look at the table and they're not that good. But I've not watched enough West Brom to make that decision. So I'm just popping all these players on, and I have no idea who most of them are, to be honest. Like this Ajayi, who even is that? My guy? But that's whatever. O'Shea, that's surely not John O'Shea. Surely not. Nah, it's someone else, O'Shea. There we go. And Kieran Gibbs, who I am aware of, he was a bit of an Arsenal reject, ultimately, isn't he? I know they have Ivanovic. I don't know if he's made any significant appearances or contributions this season, but I do know that they signed him for whatever reason. I don't know if it was just a meme or if he's actually any good. Like I say, I don't know enough, but he's about 55. And this is Phillips. Jake Livermore, again, who I do know. He was the one in the Coke affair, wasn't he? I might have made that up, to be honest. That might be slander. That might be libelous. That might be libelous. Gallagher. There we go. And one more is Dianganga, who I've never heard of. Diangana, sorry. Oh, no, Diangana I've heard of. Then the last one, who is called Ahin Grant. Like, literally who? I might just call you Grant, because that's too much of a mouthful. Right, okay, I'm here, and I'm finally watching the game. I think we are ready in terms of the lineup, and that's all good. Yeah, it looks all good to me. Excellent stuff. We'll just do that. Yeah. I should probably move my mic closer to me so it's in the correct place. That would help. There we go. I'm so good at this, guys. I'm so good. We love you, City. We do. Oh, City, we love you. Right, there we go. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. I can actually engage in the commentary now. If you join the stream, thank you so much for joining. Do consider leaving a like and a follow on the stream. We are very close to 100 followers, which is very exciting. So thank you to everyone who's already followed. It's currently 0-0 in the game. West Brom have had an early chance, but here's a lovely exchange with David De Bruyne and Foden now. He cuts on his foot. Mendy with the bizarre hair. Is he going to get the cross in? Thank you so much, Azizu, for liking the stream. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Like I say, do make sure to follow the LNobbins page as well to make sure you stay up to date with everything Nobbins. With everything Nobbins. In fact, let me just get my favourite thing up. There we go. Wow. So Foden wins tonight, 42 wins from 50 games. That is mental. But here's João Cancelo now on the right-hand side. He's overstepped it. Maybe no, he's put a really good cross in, but it's taken away by the West Brom defender. And already this match is a lot better than the fucking derby, because that match was tepid as heck. It's going to go out for a corner. It's going to go out for a corner. Oh, interesting. On the Amazon Prime thing, you can get all the stats on. That's very cute. How nice. How nice of them to do that. Okay. There we go. Sorted. Sorted, sorted, sorted. That's all good. We're happy now. We're all good. We're all set up. City have a corner here, and Phil Foden's going to cross it in. It's a very good corner. It does beat the first man, which is, you can't say that for every single City corner. Quite often they like to hit the first man, and that frustrates me greatly. But here we go. Mendy. I've no idea what is going on with Mendy's hair. He's trying something new. Fair enough. Fair enough. If it works for him, it works for him. All I care about is that he does good football, to be honest. I don't know if it's better to set up the pitch like this, or if it's better to have it so like we have them in their offensive zones. So like, I think I'm gonna do that. So it's in the offensive zones. Oh goodness me, I've messed that up. Let's just do that. Yeah, let's put it in the defensive zones. It might make it a bit more confusing for me, but it'll make it look a bit better for you guys, I think. So if we have you, and then we have Sterling, Foden up front here. City have a corner here. Comes to nothing, unsurprisingly. We just have the fullbacks pinned down there. We're not really it. We'll just put Sawyers there. And then I guess we do. Well, these are defensive players, aren't they? Well, these are the more offensive players, I guess. Let's put you there. Oh, did not mean to do that. Ha 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 ha. And then we'll put you there. There we go. Sorted. Yeah, I mean, maybe they should drop a little bit deeper. Like that, maybe. Something like that. There we go. Okay. Good. That looks so messy, doesn't it? I don't know. It just means I can give in-depth. Just means I can give like better analysis like that, for example. Wait, what are those bubbles? Hello? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Can we not have that, please? Can we not have that, please? I don't know. But we are 17 minutes in. Not much has happened, to be honest. City are absolutely dominating possession, as you'd expect them to. They currently have 72% of the ball. You want to see a bit more from Raheem Sterling, to be honest. He did not have a good game. He did not have a good game against Man United. He's now got spider hair, which I'm not a fan of. But he was operating on the left-hand side last time, but every single time... He just wasn't doing anything, to be honest. Oh, didn't want to do that. This wasn't really doing... It wasn't really offering anything, unfortunately, in the game. He had that one shot, which he really should have converted, but apart from that, nothing really happened. So that was a shame. Hopefully, like I say, hopefully on this right flank, where you can just... He's more likely to not cut in, he's more likely to just put in crosses. So we've got a right-footed player on the right, left-footed player on the left. De Bruyne tries an excellent ball into Jesus, but the West Brom goalkeeper Johnston does intercept it quite well. So that's fair play. Let's just put these players a little bit wider for my own brain. There we go. There we go. I think that's better. Sorted. Sorted. Do. Young O'Shea, so it's definitely not John O'Shea, we know that much. It would be bizarre if it was. But City are intercepting the ball quite frequently in these opening exchanges. West Brom not doing a good job of keeping hold of the ball. Irrelevant is going to be a free kick to West Brom because it's just an offside against Phil Foden. Good to see him getting a start, though. That's what I want to say. Like I say, I think he should have... He was onside there, actually, in that attack. So a bad call from the linesman. But that's whatever. But yeah, I am glad to see that Foden is playing. Although I'm still disappointed that he is operating on this wing. I understand that you want to play with the double pivot of Rodri and Gundogan, block off this space, you know, provide protection for the back four. But it makes the attack so less fluent, and it also means you're forced to play Foden here. Whereas if you had, say, for example, Rodri, and then as two number 8s, Foden, De Bruyne, and then someone else operating here, it's obviously a much more attacking setup, which I prefer. I prefer that when City had Fernandinho, Silva, and De Bruyne in that midfield three. It was just a lot better in my view. But I understand that Fernandinho isn't at the peak of his powers anymore. Maybe he can't do that job anymore, and neither Rodri or Gundogan can do that job on their own. Therefore, you need to get two people in. That just goes to show how good and underrated Fernandinho was. He was basically playing the role. He was playing two players' roles, literally, in those circumstances. He basically was just playing two roles, i.e., being a destroyer, intercepting, but also creating build-up from the back. You know, doing the little interchanges, dictating from deep, as you say. That's how good Fernandinho was in his prime. He's obviously not in his prime anymore. I think he's 34, maybe even 35. But I still think he's got another amazing season in him, so I'd still play him. I don't know what his fitness is like, to be fair. But there you go. Cancelo's going to try to chip in Mendy here. And Mendy with I don't know if that was a cross or a shot, but that hair is awful, Mendy. I've no idea what you're doing. I think he was trying to go for a first-time cross, but it turned into some bizarre shot that just didn't go well for him. Bizarre. But yes, it's all kicking off this match day weekend, as we're being told by the commentators, because Amazon Prime have every single game this match day week, whatever the term is. So literally every single game is available on one platform, which is very exciting. Because I have Amazon Prime, it means I can watch it all. So I think one of the matches is actually Spurs-Liverpool tomorrow, so we'll probably be streaming that as well. So if you're interested in some analysis on that match, make sure to tune in for that, because that will be an exciting game. It's first versus second, I believe. So that'd be really interesting to see how that one works out. City just slowing the game down a little bit here. West Brom, as you'd expect, are being very defensive in their build-up. I really don't understand why on the layout I've got their forwards and midfielders so high up. A more realistic one is more like here. They're basically just 2 banks of 4. Like that is more accurate, to be honest. That's actually how they're playing. Just like that. Everyone behind the ball. Yeah. That's actually how they're operating. But no, I should put it back to the thing, because otherwise my brain will just be confused, won't it? And I'm easily confused. Livermore, Gallagher, let's just put you there. And then you there. You there. You there. There we go. But yeah, Grant, this Carlin Grant fellow is just basically playing on his own. Because the West Brom defence are so deep, they're incredibly defensive, as West Brom historically have been. I can't remember the last time there was an attacking West Brom team, to be honest. They had that one good season under Steve Clarke, didn't they? Where they finished, what was it, 6th or 7th or 5th, whatever it was. But since then they've just been relegation candidates, relegation fodder, yo-yo club. I was very annoyed when they came up, because I just can't be arsed with West Brom. This is a bit boring. Anyway, West Brom have won the ball back here. It's going to be Diaz up against Carlin Grant. He's got to be careful here, but he does play it back into the goalkeeper Edison, so danger has been averted. Rodri does a turn on the halfway line. He's got literally anywhere he can go. He decides to try to chip into João Cancelo, who controls on his chest. No Kyle Walker today, but De Bruyne's got the ball on the right of the box now. He's making his way into the box, tries to put a cross in. Gallagher does some good defending there, though, resulting in a corner. But that was just an example there. Gallagher was all the way here as an auxiliary left-back, assisting his defence. This is how defensive they are. Like I said, this setup is just for illustration purposes only. In reality, everyone is just camped in the West Brom half whenever City have the ball. It's all 11 players behind the ball. It's just the attack versus defence currently. De Bruyne puts the ball in, and Rodri actually had a header off target there. It was just rising too high. Someone fell over in that scuffle. Not sure what that was all about. Ake went to ground for some reason. How is that not a foul? He's literally holding him. He's literally hugging him. I really don't understand why this isn't a foul. Why isn't that a foul? What? And the referee says no, it's not a foul. He's even seen it. I just don't understand. If you're hugging someone and you bring them down, how is that not a foul? Can someone enlighten me? Someone please enlighten me. I'd love to be enlightened. But there you have it. You can't have everything, can you? You can't have bloody everything. But whatever. It is what it is. Referees will do what referees want to do. Referees will do what referees want to bloody do, won't they? I do like the West Brom kit. I do have to say it's a bit funky. There's some red going on. There's some yellow going on. It's nice and striped. It's very different. Yellow socks. I don't know if I'm a fan of. But like I say, different. Why not? Why not go for it? Do a bit of contrasting. Go out there. Don't be boring. You know, be bright. Be bold. Okay, I'm sure most of this commentary from myself is basically just going to be, and now Man City have the ball here, and now Man City have the ball here, because there's 75% of the ball so far. De Bruyne just tried to chip in Jesus, but it was intercepted very well by the West Brom player. Gundogan on the ball now. He's looking for an option. His option is João Cancelo on the right, who immediately passes it off to De Bruyne. De Bruyne with a lovely little first-time pass into Sterling with interchange with Foden here. He goes for the shot on the twist turn. Doesn't come to anything. Rodri now on the ball into De Bruyne. Mendy on the left-hand side. Is he going to cross it? He plays a low ball into Raheem Sterling, who's going to do some lovely dribbling in the box, but he just overplays it too much, and he goes out for a goal kick, unfortunately. That was very squeaky bum time from the West Brom defender. I think it was the number 2. That's Furlong. No, it's not. It's the number 10, actually. Wait, the number 10? So that was Phillips again. Phillips. Sterling attacking down here, wanting to go into that channel, and Phillips just the apparent right midfielder assisting at right back to make sure that doesn't happen. Ultimate Gamer, hi, how you doing, mate? It's been a while since we've spoken. How you doing, good sir? How you doing, gamer? You like to be referred to as gamer, if I remember correctly, so I'll keep referring to you as gamer. How you doing, my guy? How have you been up to today? What have you been up to today, rather? And how's your week been? How's your week going? 'Cause it's been a while since we've spoken. In fact, it might have been the United Leipzig game since we last spoke. You doing good? Excellent. What have you been up to specifically? Learned anything? Done anything good? Played some good games? Had some fun? Watched some good football? What have you been up to specifically? Currently, this is an exercise of attack versus defense. City doing all of the attacking, West Brom doing all of the defending. Interestingly, West Brom have had the best chance, which came from a nearly incredibly fortuitous deflection. But Ederson was able to put out a good save, but really West Brom should have capitalised and they should have scored. Fortunately, they didn't. But yeah, apart from that, West Brom just sort of been camped in their own area. Everyone, all 11 players behind the ball, including the striker. Like I said, the striker has not been in this position basically all game apart from that one chance. He's basically been operating mainly here. Okay, what's happening now? De Bruyne is on the ball into the midfield, plays it into a Gundogan. City unable to find a way through at the moment because West Brom are just camping at the back, making it an incredibly boring, dull game. Mendy trying to get ahead on the left, but he's dispossessed by Phillips, who's dropped all the way back to right back. And now Carl Grant tries to take on Nathan Ake, but he just gets his touch incorrect, and Ake is able to clean up. It's such a tricky job for, what's it called, Ahan Grant. He's got to take on the entirety of the Manchester City defence on his own, basically. But here's Raheem Sterling now. He's got an opportunity to cross into the box, and he finds Gundogan. It's an excellent goal. It is a brilliant goal from Ilkay Gundogan. Lovely play from Raheem Sterling. He got in on the right-hand side. He thought he'd overran it, maybe. He plays the ball all the way. Oh, gosh. He plays the ball back here. The defenders are flat-footed because Jesus made the run in there. Opens up a little space for Jesus to run in, and he just bangs it into the top corner from around there. Excellent goal from Gundogan. Lovely play from Raheem Sterling. He's just played in by Rodri. He crossed it back. Jesus is occupying the defence, who dropped too far back, if anything. They were all back here. And that left space in this area for Gundogan to just walk into, and he bopped it into the goal, and there was no chance for the goalkeeper, really. Excellent finish. Excellent finish there. If anything, that shows that... and Gasky's in the chat. How you doing, Gasky? Yeah, that was... well, oh no, I've just deleted Gundogan by mistake. No. Yeah, that was a very good offensive play from Manchester City. But from a West Brom perspective, what was their downfall was their defence was too deep, if anything. And as I say, that left too much space. That punished for not taking the lead. You're absolutely right, Gasky. They had the best chance, excuse me, within the opening 10 minutes. And Ederson did produce a very good save. However, it should have been a goal nevertheless. But that's what happens when you're too defensive. And that's West Brom's... Sorry, that's Gundogan's first goal since a penalty against Leicester earlier in the year, I think they said. Or maybe even last year. Conor Gallagher had a shot there which went wide to the left-hand side of Ederson's post. But as we can see, it is now 1-0 to the Manchester... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, I'm fucking up. It's 1-0 to the Manchester City. Can we find the correct area? There we go. Sorted. There we go. How you doing, Gasky? How was work today? Thank you for helping me out with my IT issues today, by the way. I appreciate it. I appreciate it muchly. There we go. How good is it that Prime have every single match on this match day? Like I said, it doesn't really affect me because we bought the Sky Pass thing. But yeah, as I say that, we'll just get all the matches. So tomorrow at 5:30, it's Arsenal Southampton, and it's Leeds Newcastle, and it's Leicester Everton, all at 5:30. And then at 7, it's Liverpool Tottenham, and at 7:30, it's Fulham Brighton. So we'll definitely be streaming the Liverpool Tottenham game tomorrow. I'll tell that right now. And also at 7:30, it's West Ham Crystal Palace. And on Thursday, it's Villa Burnley at 5:30. And is there another game? Yes, it's Sheffield United against Manchester United. Ah, that will be an interesting one. That'll be an interesting one. Sheffield have been really poor this year, which is very unfortunate. I really like Sheffield United last season. Unfortunately, they've just been outthought because they had a very unique style last season, but now everyone knows exactly how to counter it, and it's like, oh, what do we do now? And their players haven't been able to adapt, and the manager hasn't been able to adapt, unfortunately, which is a shame because I really like Chris Wilder. He's a G. But anyway, Manchester City have broken the deadlock within 30 minutes, which is very good from a City perspective, as Mendy puts a good low cross in, but the goalkeeper just gets it. Already they've been more attacking and made more chances than the whole of the derby. It's to be expected because West Brom are literally just going to camp, and they don't really... It's not like United where they had a lot of pace on the counter-attack. They've got Athan Grant up against Diaz and Ake immediately, so he's got to hold the ball up, take them on, and then bring other players into play. It's an incredibly difficult, nay, impossible task. But a really bad header from Rodri there nearly allowed West Brom in. Gasky, are you watching the game whilst you're in the stream? Diaz into Ake. Ake plays it back to Ederson. Interesting that Ake is getting some game time. It's nice to see. He is. I know there were eyebrows raised over the fee. To be honest, I think that's just the going rate for him. But what am I saying? But in terms of quality, he's not going to start for City. But for a backup centre back, I think he's a very good job. I think he's an upgrade on Otamendi. I'll tell you that right now. But that's not saying much, to be honest, because Otamendi was a bit trash in the later days. Here's De Bruyne into João Cancelo. João Cancelo into Jesus. He's up against 4 defenders there, and he takes the ball in the face and falls over. But I think hopefully he should be all right. Man City have had 75% possession so far. It's a bit ridiculous. João Cancelo with a long shot, and it's on target, but an easy shot for the goalkeeper to save. And that was just a stat there. So I actually saw this on Twitter. Manchester City have had, after the derby, had 6 clean sheets in a row or something, and they've never done that in the entirety of their history, which is quite unbelievable. It's very unbelievable. Like, 6 clean sheets doesn't seem like a lot, but even when City under Mancini, I guess they conceded a lot. Well, not a lot, but you know, didn't keep clean sheets consecutively as much. So, all very interesting stuff. All very interesting stuff. Diaz into Gundogan now. Gundogan into Foden. Foden, Benjamin Mendy with the bizarre haircut that he's sporting. Across into the box. Nope. Foden now picks it back up and plays it back into Gundogan. And see, which is recycle. And again, this is just going to be attack versus defense. Even though they're 1-0 down, West Brom will still try to keep it 1-0 for as long as they can. And I'm sure in the last 15 or so minutes, then they'll go for it. That's just how these teams play, which is very boring and, you know, but I guess they're worried if they try to play, then they'll just get fisted. But then again, Leeds are also a newly promoted team, and they played and they got a draw against City, and really they played better than City. So there is evidence that if you just play your game against City rather than just defending for your life, because no doubt they will get through. Speaking of, here's Foden now. Oh, and he knew how good that opportunity was to get the cross in. That's why he hits the deck in annoyance. But De Bruyne with a lovely pass to Foden from deep. He does the little twist, tries to find Sterling. Ball is intercepted. Lovely turn from Foden. Just a little gurning facial expression. Foden absolutely devastated with that. Falls to the ground. But De Bruyne is going to have a chance to cross the ball from the corner. Here we go. Ball crossed in. João Cancelo arriving late. Interesting attempt. Interesting effort. Really nice thought. It would have had to be a fabulous goal for João Cancelo to hit that on the volley. But he just cuts across it, slashes it, and it spins away harmlessly and wide. But a very interesting effort from João Cancelo and indeed Kevin De Bruyne. And I've just realised City have taken the lead. So we need to go... Hello? Can this work? So we need to go light blue. Light blue because City are winning. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. The Liverpool Spurs game tomorrow. It's gonna be very interesting. In fact, is it at Spurs or is it West Brom? Is it West Brom? Spurs or Liverpool? Let's find out. I think it's at Liverpool. It is indeed at Anfield tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Okay, that will be very interesting to see how Mourinho tackles that one. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. It's very interesting. City have been so good defensively this season. Well, not so good, but because they conceded, what was it, 5 against Leicester or some bullshit? But recently, they've been very good. Like I say, 6 consecutive clean sheets. Currently, it would be 7, I believe. Jesus is fouled there, I believe. Yes, he is. The referee gives the foul. It was a bit of a weak one. But nevertheless, he gets the foul. Jesus gets the foul. No, it just definitely is a foul, isn't it? He just absolutely takes him down. Slaven Village watching on from the sidelines thinking, why did you commit that foul? That was a bit dumb. Hopefully Jesus isn't injured, because if he is, then City are absolutely fucked. Because there's still no Aguero in the starting lineup. And in fact, Gallagher gets a yellow card for his trouble. Let's have a look and see if Aguero is on the bench, as is Laporte, Torres, Bernardo Silva, Kyle Walker, Mahrez. So lots of options on the bench for City. In fact, there is Aguero. Good to see that he is on the bench now, fit enough for the bench, which is good. We do want him back in the Premier League scoring those goals, though. He's so close to he should be able to beat Rooney's record by the end of his career. I'm sure he should be able to, if he just needs to get back to full fitness. And wow, Wolves beat Chelsea earlier today 2-1. Goodness me, I didn't even know that happened. De Bruyne puts the ball in and it's not good enough. It's too much. Wow, Wolves beat... Wow, they scored in the 95th minute. Wolves coming back from 1-0 down at home to beat Chelsea. How interesting. That's 2 losses in a row for Chelsea. That's really damaged their title challenge, hasn't it? Let's have a look at the all-time stats for goals. Like I say, he's only 7 away from tying Andy Cole's record, and he's currently 28 away from Wayne Rooney's. Had he been fully fit this season, I'm sure he would have already got like 5 goals at least. He needs to come back to fitness this season, and he needs to play another season, and I think he should be able to get 28 goals within that time. Hopefully, that's the hope anyway. Because I'd love to see Aguero do that. He should do that, as for some reason my thing decides to change. There we go. As you can see, we're in the 40th minute, guys. Raheem Sterling got an assist at the 30-minute mark, setting up Gundogan. The West Brom defence were just too deep to deal with the cutback from Sterling. It was a very cute, intelligent pass. Gundogan is currently the highest rated player on the pitch for scoring that goal at a 7.3. Sterling close behind on a 6.9. And nothing else has really happened in the game. Like I say, it's just attack versus defense. City at 77% possession now, which is just ridiculous. I understand West Brom are away from home. I understand they're, quote, relegation fodder. But you need to put up more of an effort. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's going to be a set-piece opportunity for West Brom, though. And this is where they're going to be dangerous. From the set pieces. Traditionally, they are. The cross comes in now. It's a dangerous one, but City get the ball away. Foden tries to compete in the air. Bit of confusion there. West Brom have the ball. And they actually score. And they actually score. I don't understand what Edison was doing. How was that gone in? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Michael Pina is in the chat. And we've got to go to... We've got to go to white now because West Brom scored. But hi, Michael. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, whoever just liked that stream. I don't understand how Edison hasn't saved that. First of all, why it's cleared away. Foden competes in the air with Gallagher, I think. He wins it. That's fine. Gundogan just dicking around. Ake, I have no idea what Ake is doing. I think Edison's... I don't understand what Edison's doing here. Let's have another look. I need to see from this particular angle. The shot comes in... What's he doing? He goes to the right for no reason. For what? Oh. Oh, is it deflected? To be fair, okay, in fairness, I think it's... Let's have another look. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. It takes a hugely important deflection. A hugely ridiculously favourable deflection for West Brom off Ruben Diaz. It's going... In fact, I can demonstrate it to you guys. The ball is... The shot comes from around here. It wasn't Arthur Grant. We're just doing it for demonstration purposes. It's a really bobbly shot. The shot is going... Let's get Diaz away. The shot is going there. Edison, therefore, shifts his body weight to the right-hand side. But it hit Diaz. It hits Diaz. And it goes into Edison's left-hand side. So that's a darn shame. But there you are. What's Michael saying in the chat? Good, how are you? Yeah, Michael, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Well, I was doing a lot better before West Brom equalised. Goodness me. But there you have it. There you bloody have it. It's whatever. It's early days. It's still the first half. West Brom have offered literally fuck all in this game. They've had less than 25% of the ball. Totally undeserved. Took a deflection. Incredibly annoying from a City perspective. City have been all over them, but that is what football is, and it's 1-1. Michael's saying, why isn't anyone here? I don't know, Michael. You'd have to ask them. You'd have to ask them, Michael. I don't know. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, Michael, make sure to subscribe. But yeah, I don't know why anyone isn't here. Hopefully we can get people onto the stream. That'd be fun, and we can have a little chat. Do I play any games like FIFA? Yeah, I like FIFA. But I haven't bought a FIFA since FIFA 16 because the games were so repetitive and boring. Oh, you've already subbed. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. How frustrating, man. Thank you so much, Michael, for becoming a new subscriber. What do I play? Like I said, I do play. I can't believe that City are. I can't believe that City are actually not winning this game. This is unbelievable. But what do I play for video games? Oh, I play loads of video games. In fact, if you look at my if you look at some of my YouTube videos, you can see some of the games we play. Like, so we play Among Us, for example. Made a couple of highlights videos of those. We play Pokemon. We play a bit of Pokemon. We're currently playing LA Noire on the stream. We play that normally Saturday mornings. And then after LA Noire, we're going to start playing Simpsons Hit and Run, which is going to be very exciting. It's going to be very fun to play that. Oh, Gasky, let me describe to you the goal. Let me describe to you this bullshit goal that occurred. So it's just a set piece, you know, or whatever. I can't even remember who scored the goal. Who even was it who got the goal? It's the centre back. So he's up for the set piece. The ball it's really scuffy. It's 6 on 6 action. It's 66 action. He brings it down his chest. Ake's tight to him. He kicks the ball. Obviously, Diaz is around here. He kicks the ball. The shot is going to Edison's right hand side. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. It's an own goal. Shot is definitely going to Edison's right hand side. There's no doubt that this tame shot is just going in there. And Edison shifts his body weight to the right hand side. What actually happens is it takes a ridiculously unlucky deflection off Diaz, and the ball just goes to that way. And because Edison's already shifted his body weight onto the right hand side, he's got zero chance in saving it. He dives, so it looks really bizarre. I criticised Edison at first because I didn't realise what happened. But yeah, if it has gone down as an own goal, that would not surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Let's see what the official thing says. Oh no, well, it says on my phone that it was a goal by Ajayi. So maybe, I think it was technically on target, so I guess that's why it was a goal. But it was effectively an own goal. Like I say, it took a really unfortunate deflection off Diaz. And amazingly, somehow, West Brom are in this bloody game. Ridiculous stuff. But yes, Michael, in answer to your question, that those are sort of games that we play. If that's of interest to you, then make sure to join the streams. We stream 5 days a week, and we do bonus streams if there's a football match, because we don't normally stream on Tuesday nights, but I'm a City fan, City playing, so I therefore want to watch them. But yeah, let's have a look at some of these fucking stats. 77% possession. 77% possession. Can we have shots on target? How many shots on target? To be fair, they both had 2 shots on target, but Man City have created so many chances relative to West Brom, as you might expect. They've got a pass success of 68%. They've obviously had more tackles because they've been more defensive. But yeah, there's unfortunately there's just not really much that you can do about that. That you can do about that chance, to be honest. Very, very disappointed from a City perspective, like I say. But there you have it. Anyway, shall we have a look at the Premier League table as it stands? Let's have a look at that. The Premier League table as it stands. Because as we saw earlier, West Brom beat Chelsea. Wolves beat Chelsea. So that actually means that Chelsea find themselves in a potentially precarious position. Southampton have actually gone ahead of them now. So I assume this counts as, yeah, mostly because they are the same. So this would, so if it stays 1-1, City will be on 20 points. They'll be 3 points behind Southampton. More importantly, they'll have dropped 2 points. They'll be 5 points behind Spurs, Liverpool. They can't be dropping points at home in general. Never mind against fucking West Brom. Look at them. Look at them. Second from bottom. Whereas if City win, they get another 2 points. Then they will be level on points with Chelsea, an inferior goal difference, but they will have the all-important game in hand. The all-important game in hand on Chelsea. So they really need to win this. They just need to win it. But we will have to wait and see about that. Let's just have a look at the old Wolves-Chelsea game. See what happened here. See what happened in this game. So it looked like a relatively tight contest with around 50% of the ball. So around the same amount of shots. Wolves actually getting a few more shots on target. So many. I thought that was yellow. I thought it was like 12 yellow cards at first. I was like, how? Was it a regular team? Yeah, it was. I like how Giroud's getting lots of starts now. Interesting that they're asking Werner to play on the wing, it seems, when they brought him into play as a striker, but that's fine, I guess. But Giroud is one of the most underrated players in the Premier League for me. I just absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. He's my boy. But yeah, guys, that's where we're at currently. 1-1 at half time. Why is my thing gone? Yeah. From a City perspective, what can they do in terms of the second half, in terms of tactics? They don't really need to change anything. They have been dominating them. The frustrating thing now is that West Brom are just going to do exactly what they were doing at the start and just be even more defensive, if anything. You know, which is always fun. So that's annoying. But that's whatever. So hopefully City can break the deadlock again. But unfortunately, annoyingly, it's going to involve thingy. Did I get a voucher from work? Yeah, yeah, I got. I think it's what you're talking about. I got. I didn't realize it was a whole firm thing, but we had a. Well, tell me what you got first of all. But we had a. It was the DR Christmas party. Like the general one, not the Manchester one, the general one, because we're having the Manchester one on this Thursday. And obviously the Manchester team were going to go out, but we obviously can't because of COVID. So instead we were invited to the Christmas one. So we got wait, is that real? Hello? I'm going to check my email right now, because we did get a £55 voucher for Just Eat or Deliveroo, and you could order a meal. So I thought that was it, but if that, I will fucking have that. I love John Lewis. That's my favorite homeware shop. I'm just going to log in on Mimecast and check my emails now. Did you get it by email, Gasky? Yeah, I had to help HR send it. Did you get it by email? I will have a look right fucking now. Where's my fucking thing? I think I might have it, you know. Let's have a look at emails. Oh, it came in at 5:32. That was the exact time that I logged off to go to the gym. The end of Tough 2021 wants to say a personal thank you to you for your hard work. Would you proudly? Oh, it's from Colin Gibson specifically. So I assume that's the Vex rewards. I assume this is what it is it? Gasky? At the end of the year, the firm, of course, hopefully looking at more significant rewards. Well, I'm not going to reach the chargeable hours thing anyway, so I won't get a bonus. I think that's stupid. I don't agree with how that's the bonus thing. That's the one. Excellent. Brilliant. Well, I'll definitely be looking at that because I absolutely love John Lewis. That's my jam. What is this that you're talking about? Oh gosh. No. Just reviewing other emails and such. Just while I'm here, because why not? There we go. Excellent. Oh, but what brilliant! What a lovely thing for the firm to do. Holly's firm have done a very nice thing because she came into the office every single. Oh, I missed that João Cancelo got a yellow card apparently because she's come into the office every single day, even during COVID. Oh, Mohammed, thank you so much for following on Facebook. Much appreciated. We are so close to 100 Facebook followers. Gasky, if you haven't followed on Facebook already, make sure to do so. What was I saying to you? Holly's work of giving her a Christmas bonus for coming into work during COVID. And Timothy's also followed on Facebook. Thank you so much, Timothy. Much appreciated. Like I say, we are so close now to reaching 100 followers, which is incredibly exciting. Incredibly exciting stuff. In fact, I think that might be 80 right now. And Timothy's liked the stream as well. Thank you so much, Timothy. Greatly appreciated. If you want to share the stream to your friends, if you think they might enjoy it, then an animation will come up of me doing a little jig. So if that sounds like your sort of thing, make sure to share the stream as well, so other people can view it. But yeah, we are now 80 Facebook followers, which is very exciting. Thank you so much, guys, for following. Get involved in the chat if you want to do so. If you don't want to do so, do not worry. I welcome lurkers. Don't you worry about it. Oh, hello. That's my voice on repeat. We don't like that. Excellent, though. Excellent. That's annoying. That's quite funny, though, because I spent exactly £50 at John Lewis. Exactly £50 on a bathroom mirror. I actually had a £5 voucher for some reason. I can't remember why I had a £5 voucher. I don't know why. But yeah, so that'll be good, because if you spend 50, I know I buy a lot of stuff from John Lewis. If you spend £50, you get free shipping. So I guess that's why they've done that. Excellent. Gasky, your IT Christmas party's Thursday. You're on late. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so dumb, because I feel like in IT you have loads of people working late. So that's a bit dumb, isn't it? That's silly. So it means that isn't there a way of coordinating it so that, I don't know, you've got London support or something, rather than, you know, so that you can have everyone in the Manchester team doing it? Because that's not fair, is it? Well, no projects or anything, so most people aren't working. I don't know. So you mean it's gonna be really quiet? Yeah, it's gonna be really quiet. Then you shouldn't have to go. That's annoying. Oh, I feel really bad for you. That's shit. I know that our Christmas party's happening on Thursday. It's gonna take place over Zoom, and it's a wine tasting session. So as far as I'm aware, they're going to be sending us wine and cheese on Thursday, which will be fun. I mean, I don't like wine, but yeah. But like I say, there was also the Christmas the departmental Christmas party last week, which I couldn't make just because I was too busy. But I did still use that voucher on a lovely cheeky Nando's. Oh my god, I had so much food. Me and Holly we spent the whole voucher. We spent all £55 worth of it. As we've just seen the highlights from the Wolves Chelsea game, Ben Chilwell put in an excellent ball. Looks like it was a goal line clearance, but goal line technology cleared that up, and Giroud with the goal. I love Giroud so much. I would love to have him at City, to be honest. I would take him at City. He's brilliant. But then Wolves did come back into the game. Really nice goal. Actually, the Chelsea goalkeeper beating at his near post. But perhaps he could have done a bit more there. Looks like the second goal came on the counter-attack. The number 7 wasn't closed down, and should the goalkeeper be being beaten there? I'm not sure. But Frank Lampard's Chelsea have lost consecutive games in the Premier League, which has really put a dampener on their title challenge prospects. It's still obviously early days, but if City win this, they will go level on points with Chelsea with a game in hand. So it's really important that City win, sorry. And thank you so much, Murad, for following on Facebook. Much appreciated. Make sure to like the LNobbins page if you haven't already. Make sure to turn your notifications on so that you can stay updated with everything Nobbins. Also, make sure to go to YouTube. YouTube is LNobbins. Make sure to subscribe there to see my dumb videos. If you have Twitter, Instagram, I'm also there at LNobbins. But the second half is about to get underway. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Goodness me. No substitutions at the break. I'm sure both managers will be happy with how their teams performed. West Brom will obviously be happy because they are somehow clinging on. But really, City will be happy because they did everything right. It was just an unfortunate fluky goal. Maybe Ake could have done a bit more could have been a bit stronger against the West Brom centre half. But realistically, in terms of position and in terms of creating chances, they created enough, and they should hopefully create something to create another goal. You can guarantee West Brom are not going to change their tactics. They're just going to, you know, shit the fucking party. And the last time West Brom didn't lose against Manchester City was in 2011, a Mancini side where it finished 0-0 and Balotelli hit the crossbar. Good times. Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side here. What's he going to do? Can he produce some more magic? He tries to beat Phillips. He sends him down. He plays it back to Cancelo. Takes a deflection, but it's cleared by Njayi, who scored that first goal, obviously. But Sterling has been playing much better on this right-hand side than he did in the entirety of the left-hand side against Manchester United. Can Aguero come on at some point in this game, fitness permitting, and make a difference? That's the question. It apparently was an own goal with Sync. Thank you so much, Alviani, for following the stream. Appreciated. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure to like the LNobbins Facebook page as well. It has apparently been given as an own goal, which is weird because if I type in the game into Google, it will come up as him scoring the goal. Can we have that confirmed? No, it has gone down as a Diaz own goal. Very unfortunate for Ruben Diaz. I don't think there was really much he could have done about it, to be honest. Wasn't really his fault, in my view. Just a shame. Just a shame that West Brom were able to convert. Very annoying. But there you have it. Hopefully City can pull it back. West Brom are actually attacking here. They have a throw-in. They've gained some territory, just like a game of rugby. Just like a game of rugby. That's exactly what it's like. That's exactly what it's like. The throw-in comes in here. Ake is again in a bit of trouble here. It's going to be a West Brom corner. As we know, West Brom are going to be able to use these set pieces like a bitch. And they are going to try to capitalise. This is going to be, in my view, this will be a low-scoring game. Simply by virtue of West Brom defending so deep. So I think it could be 2-1, 2-all maybe. If West Brom score, I can't see City winning the match. If West Brom score again, sorry, I can't see City scoring 2 against this team. Ake getting the ball out, Mendy keeping it alive. But now Mendy's out of permission, and the number 10 has crossed the ball in. Came off Mendy. Again, another deflection in the box, and Edison nearly caught out, but he's able to get the ball. Foden now needs to release it, but he's fouled, and that for me, that should be a yellow card. That was cynical from Matt Phillips, I think, or whatever his first name is. It should be a yellow card. It's an incredibly tactical, cynical foul. Should be a yellow card. If he hasn't been booked, then what's the fucking referee doing? I'll tell you what he's doing. Not his job. Fact. How is that not a yellow card? That really fucks me right off. Tactical fouls have to be punished immediately with the yellow card. Otherwise, they'll just do it over and over and over again, and it's bullshit, and it just prevents attacks. There should be a rule. Tactical foul, yellow card. Easy. Just do that, and then we won't have an issue. De Bruyne on the ball now, plays it into Raheem Sterling. De Bruyne's made a run into the box. Sterling's going to try to put it onto his left foot just outside the box. Instead, he just gives the ball away. And West Brom are going to be able to clear it now. They are trying to play out from the back, and indeed they've succeeded, but a really poor touch from Raheem Grant, and the ball goes out to play for a Manchester City throw. Oh, sorry, was that Diang, not Aaron Grant? I don't know. Don't even know who that was. But again, West Brom are just going to camp in their half. I hate it when teams do this. I hate watching defensive football. Call me a fascist, call me an elitist, whatever, I don't care. Defensive football is shit. There, I said it. Gundogan to Phil Foden. Now he's got a chance to cross it to Gabriel Jesus. He just puts too much on the cross. And Jesus isn't able to get onto it. Sterling keeps the ball alive on the right-hand side, though. He plays it into Rodri, who could have a long shot here. No, sorry. Rodri instead plays in Foden. Foden switching it to the left-hand side for Benjamin Mendy, who plays it back into Foden. Foden to De Bruyne now. Rodri, he sees Cancelo on the right-hand side. He could play a ball into the box here. He does. Goalkeeper palms it out for a corner. Jaffa, I'm so sorry. I can't speak fluent Spanish. Something about Instagram football. Shall we direct translate that shit? I'm so sorry. I only know a bit of Spanish from Duolingo. But yeah, let's have a look, see. What are you saying? Vivo, I live. I know that much. The game is live on... Oh, well, that's illegal then, so you get blocked. That's how it works. I'm sorry, mate, but there is no illegality on this stream. There's no illegality on this stream. Facts only. I don't want to delete comments, but if you're going to do illegal stuff, I have to. Otherwise, I'm in trouble for being complicit in piracy and illegal streaming. Let's not do that. Okay. West Brom clear it, and do they immediately lose the ball? No, they don't. They still have the ball. Interesting. West Brom actually doing a bit of playing now, but then they lose out. No, they don't. They get it back. Cancelo attempts to intercept, and he does get onto it. And Raheem Sterling now nearly loses out, but Rodri's able to keep it alive. De Bruyne with a lovely touch, and City will keep the ball. Ake into Mendy now. I don't know why I just called him Mendy. Cancelo into Raheem Sterling. Like I say, he's been a lot more influential in this game compared to the weekend. Diaz into Nathan Ake. Ake into Foden. Foden tries to play a reverse ball into Gundogan, but he does actually intercept the interception. And Gundogan with the ball plays it to De Bruyne. He tries to take it. He tries to move it, shift it from his left to right foot. Really tricky effort, but he is wide and he's unable to successfully convert the opportunity. Good effort from De Bruyne. Good idea, but not the execution there. And Pep he puts his hands on his little bald head. Islam, thank you so much for liking the stream. Much appreciated. Make sure to follow the stream if you haven't already. Make sure to follow. Help get us to 100 followers. We are so close. So close to 100 followers. Hi, Michael, again. Where do you go to, my guy? Sorry, at school. Mate, don't you worry about it, my guy. The fact that you're here at all is brilliant. Sterling now into Gabriel Jesus. What lesson did you have? Can you teach me something, Michael? Teach me something. Also, where in the world are you from, Michael? Are you from America? Canada, potentially? Cancelo's gonna... I thought Cancelo was going to have a shot, but no, it was intercepted instead. And now West Brom are going to be able to try to have a break here. But yeah, what lesson did you have? America. Excellent. What state? Let me know what state. Are you East Coast, West Coast, Central? West Brom have made a potential mistake there. Is it a corner or a throw-in? Goal kick, sorry. It is a corner to Manchester City. West Brom dillied and dallied at the back there. And they were able to get... Oh, California. Another Californian. Excellent. Excellent. We've got a couple of Californians following the LNobbins stream. California knows how to party. Witchy, thank you so much for liking the stream. make sure to follow the LNobbins page if you haven't already. Help get us to 100 followers. Jesus with a headed effort that goes over the bar. And me, I'm from England, and I'm from Manchester, the north of England, which is why I'm a Manchester City fan. It's one of the many reasons why. It was a good leap from Jesus. In fairness, a difficult one to get his head over. You do have to worry that this is potentially going to end. Wait, is California West Coast? Yeah. Of course it is. It's the west side of the country, isn't it? It's right on the... Oh, come on. Come on, Michael. Come on. Edison nearly fucked up then. Jesus Christ. Edison turning that into a potential counter. Excellent. Am I watching the actual game? I am watching the actual game. Absolutely. I absolutely am watching the game. But yes, California is indeed... watching the game. But yeah, California knows how to party. That's why Tupac would always do that, because it'd be like West Side, West Coast. Foden puts the cross in for Ake. Not quite. Foden comes back out to Foden, to be fair. Jesus gets on it. Sterling here. Save from the goalkeeper. I think someone stayed on the floor. Not sure who that was. But Johnston did well there to make himself big. I think Jesus is bleeding from his mouth. Yes, in fact, he is. Hopefully it's just an impact injury. Hopefully he's okay. Good block from the goalkeeper, yes. But yeah, Michael, what lesson at school did you just do? Jesus took a shoulder from Kieran Gibbs. A shoulder to the face. As we save from the goalkeeper. What team do you support, Michael? That'd be interesting to know, because you're obviously from California. Do you support an American team, or do you support a European team? Are you a fantasy team? You have De Bruyne, Mahrez, and Walker. Well, unfortunately for you, Walker and Mahrez aren't on the pitch. De Bruyne has played well, but he hasn't got a goal or an assist yet, so that isn't going to help your stats. History is an excellent subject. Dowder, thank you so much for following on Facebook. Much appreciated. We are so close to 100 Facebook followers now. Thank you. It's much appreciated. In fact, let's find out right now how many followers we have. You guys are great. We now have 83 followers on Facebook, which is excellent. But yeah, history is an excellent subject. I love history. I did it at A level in college. And yeah, it's just good. Oh, I've got a repeat. I didn't mute that. Haha, that's bizarre. You support Barca and United. Oh. Oh. That's all right. Well, did you watch the derby on over the weekend? How boring was that game? My word, that was a shit game. Barcelona aren't having the best time. Everyone supports United, Gasky says. But yeah, this second half has not been as good from a City perspective. Was the own goal embarrassing? No, not really. It was just unlucky. It was just unlucky, to be honest. It just came from like a ball into the box. Their player took a shot, and it took an unlucky deflection, and it wrong-footed the goalkeeper. There wasn't anything the goalkeeper could have done about it. Just as these things happen. Who do I support? I support Manchester City, which is why we are watching the Manchester City match. But tomorrow we will be watching the Liverpool Spurs game, probably, because that's the biggest game of this match, of these matches. You have science in 5 minutes. What you learned about in science, make sure to teach me a fact if and when you come back from your science class. I want to know a fun fact, please. Or just a boring fact, you know, just any fact will do that you've learnt. Teach me something. Teach me some science, Michael. Thank you so much, Timo, for following on Facebook. Reactions. Oh, chemical reactions. Excellent. If you have a Twitter or an Instagram, Michael, make sure to follow me on there if you want to keep updated with all things Nobbins. Here's a fat school is shit. No, I love school. I wish I could do school again. It was so good. No responsibilities. You just learned stuff every day. You got to see your friends every single day. You just got to dick around with them. You'd always have time for Call of Duty. It was school. School was the best, man. Make sure you guys enjoy your time at school. It's precious. It's precious. Time is a gift given to you. Make the most of it. You'll watch during school. Thank you so much, Michael. Just make sure it doesn't interrupt or interfere with your studies. I don't want you to fall behind in class from watching my dumb streams. But thank you, Michael. Thank you. And much appreciated. Much appreciated. It won't. As long as it won't, that's fine. All good. As long as you're not going to get in trouble. That's fine. Rodri now on the ball. He tries to play in Sterling, who's going to have to hold up the ball here. And it's not done. It's actually nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Michael. Like I say, we do football streams. We play Pokemon. We play LA Noire. We play Among Us. We do saxophone streams. And yeah, we just have a bit of a chinwag, a bit of a chat. It's all good fun. It's all good fun at these streams. I'm glad you found me, and I'm glad I found you. And now West Brom are actually attacking. Here we go. They've had a shot at goal, and it's wide. What's my most viewed stream? Well, we actually had it was the Leipzig. Well, my most viewed YouTube video is my Attack on Titan saxophone cover with around 130 views. My most viewed stream was because we streamed to Facebook, and in terms of concurrent viewers, it got to over 160 at one point. In terms of total views, it had 4,500, which is very exciting. It was very exciting because it was such an important football match, so everyone wanted in on it. But yeah, we're trying to grow on stream. But yeah, generally, you're talking single digits, to be honest, at this very early stage. We've been streaming for a few months, since around August, September, I think. What was the match? It was the RB Leipzig United match. You know, their Champions League game, which ended 3-2 to Leipzig. And in fact, Michael, if you got any friends, oh wait, here's Phil Foden on the ball now. Okay, like I said, if you got any friends you think might be interested in these streams or my YouTube videos, make sure to share the word. Spread the love. Send them a YouTube video. Why not? Dario is in the chat. How you doing, Dario? Oh, and no, nothing happened there. I needed De Bruyne to score and assist. Well, if City get a penalty, he will take the penalty, so that's always good. But they were saying that De Bruyne hasn't scored from open play since the Champions League quarter-final last season against Lyon. So, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you. Hopefully, assuming you think they'd like this sort of content, like the YouTube videos I make, the streams I make. But that'd be greatly appreciated. We are now at 42 YouTube subscribers. So we're nearly at 50. The next aim is to get to 50 YouTube subscribers. That would be amazing. So you might get more people. Excellent. I mean, yes, if you think they'd like the videos, absolutely share the word. Ask them to subscribe and give the videos a chance. Dario, thank you so much for liking the stream. Make sure to follow the stream also, so you stay up to date and help get us to 100 Facebook followers. Sterling dispossessed. This match has the opening 30 or so minutes were interesting, exciting. There was a lot of attacking play, but now West Brom have just absolutely camping, even more so than the first half of anything. City are at nearly 76% possession. Do I have school? I have work, unfortunately. I work full time. Unfortunately. Mendy tried to chest it down, but no luck. You're in 7th grade. Okay, so that makes you... I can do this. That makes you around 13. Is that right? Makes you around 13 years old? I can do American conversions. Hey! Bachu Selo has become a Facebook Navina. Thank you so much. Emmanuel says, Up City. Well, currently they're drawing. They are drawing, Emmanuel. What do I work for? I work for a law firm. I work for a law firm. West Brom. That's not a foul. Get the fuck up. There we go. That's what I thought, bitch. Let's hope the City can get another goal. You're 12. My birthday's on January. Ah, excellent. So you're, very nearly 30. Oh, you're very nearly a teenager. How exciting. How exciting is that? Are you looking forward to becoming a teenager? I'm just a teenage dirtbag. Thank you, Shadrach, for following on Facebook. Foden tried an overhead kick. No avail. No avail at all. Mustafa's in the chat as well, saying TM. Not sure what that's referring to, Mustafa, but thank you. And Ang is following on Facebook. It's all kicking off here. It's a bit of a following hype thing. Thank you so much, guys. This is so appreciated. We are so, like I said, I keep repeating it, but we're so close to 100 Facebook followers. Shadrach says it's not over. It's not over. Definitely not. Thank you so much, Shadrach, for liking the stream. Anything can happen. 24 minutes left. Anything can happen. You never bloody know. We've got 87 people following the stream now. Thank you, guys. That's brilliant. Anything can happen. Doesn't mean that anything will happen. That's the issue there. But you never do know, do you? Unfortunately, City aren't really creating much. They aren't really creating much. De Bruyne, the arch picker of locks, is what they're saying. But here we go. City on the attack now. Starting from the back with Nathan Ake. Ake plays into Benjamin Mendy on the left-hand side. Mendy switches it back to Ruben Diaz. We do have a quarter of the game to play, 23 minutes. Sterling into João Cancelo now. João Cancelo back to Diaz. City are all the way pushed up. The centre-backs are basically in West Brom's defensive third. Rodri on the ball now. Rodri plays it into Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling across the ball to De Bruyne. And it nearly goes in, but not quite. Not quite. When's my birthday? My birthday's in July. It's in July. De Bruyne with the corner. Can City get something from the corner? Not likely. City never score from corners, but who knows? Here's De Bruyne, and no such luck. Gallagher gets it away. Arif saying goal. There is no goal, Arif. There is no goal yet. Gundogan into Jesus. Jesus into Gundogan. Gundogan into Phil Foden. I will let you know, but you'll know, Michael, if De Bruyne scores, because I'll be celebrating that like a bitch. Here's Gundogan into Raheem Sterling now. Raheem Sterling plays Mendy, and a dangerous cross could happen here. He plays it backwards to De Bruyne. And De Bruyne is looking for a shot, looking for an opening, not quite. Borges, thank you so much for following on Facebook. Facebook, Foden with the ball now. Foden playing it back to Diaz and De Bruyne now. Foden into Jesus. I'm just going to see this attack then who scored. Roger with the long shot, not quite. Nicola, thank you so much for following on Twitch. If you're in the chat, Nicola, make sure to say something. Make sure to drop a message. Let's have a chat. What's Emmanuel saying? What's your tactical analysis, Emmanuel? City to take advantage of the points dropped by Chelsea at the top. Our chance. You're absolutely right. If City win today, and they should, they're at home against relegation fodder, then they will go level on points with Chelsea. They'll go level on points with Chelsea, and they will. They'll what? And they'll have a game in hand. Michael's saying, I have it. What is yours? What does that mean, Michael? What is yours? You mean my birthday? July. Charlie Austin coming on for Carlin Grant. Okay. So that's basically a like for like change. Jerry, thank you so much for liking the stream. Make sure to follow if you haven't already. Oh, what's my Twitch? It's LNobbins. It's just LNobbins, Michael. My Facebook's also LNobbins if you want to follow on Facebook. Do I think Mahrez will get on the pitch? He maybe, but I don't think the issue is the wingers. To be honest, I don't think there's an issue in the team. I think they need to keep at it. I think what City are doing now is fine. They keep getting in, they keep creating chances. So I don't even know if he is going to change it, unless he stops creating chances. But they are creating quite consistently. Rodri actually falls over, unbelievable. Lace Unicorn, is that you, Michael? Thank you so much for following on Twitch. Yep, I'm guessing that's you. Yeah, we're also live on Facebook. If you want to follow on Facebook, yes, you're Michael. Hi, Lace Unicorn. I'll call you Michael if that's all right. I know you did. Thank you so much. And Yakeen is followed on Facebook. Thank you so much, Yakeen. But yeah, Arif, you cock teased me a bit with we saying goal. I thought goal was going to happen. It didn't. What was Cancelo booked for at the end of the first half? I think he was booked for dissent, but I'm not 100% sure. You know, because I missed that because I was too busy raging at the goal they conceded. To be honest. Let's have a little look and see what happened. What did he get booked for? Yeah, after the halftime. So yeah, so he was complaining to the referee about something. My name is Nobbins, Michael. You can call me Nobbins or LNobbins, whatever you prefer. Yeah. I mean, maybe City do have to change something. I don't know. But here's Gundogan into Raheem Sterling now. Sterling tries to play in De Bruyne. De Bruyne into Foden. Foden on the ball now. He does brilliantly, but West Brom gets it clear. Damn it, man. Maybe Foden could have offloaded it slightly earlier. It's not looking good for City. There's still 20 minutes left. We're now at 89 Facebook followers. Thank you so much, everyone who has followed. If you haven't followed already, make sure to do so. We're only 11 away from... What's it? Oh, is there a delay on Twitch? No worries at all, Michael. You go wherever you wish. I don't mind. Whichever's easiest or best for you. Okay, I'm back. It's so funny when people do that. Like, they go from one account to another. It's so funny. There's a delay on YouTube. That's very interesting. I wonder why. Or on Twitch, rather. I wonder why. But yeah, City need to unlock this stubborn West Brom defense. And here's the issue as well. They're gonna if they do get some points from this, they're gonna feel rewarded and justified in their fucking way they've played. It's so fucking boring though. I fucking hate this way of playing. It's so shit and defensive. What time are we going live tomorrow? Well, if you go to my Twitch. Oh, actually, that's the point. If you want to wait, if you just come back to the Twitch for a second. Wait. If you just come back to Twitch for a second. That is the Discord server. If you want to join the Discord server to get involved with all the other Nabinios, because that's what I call you guys. Where you can chat, post memes, look at memes, etc., etc., and feel free to do that. Then our schedule is there. Our schedule is also on Twitch, and in general, we stream 5:30 on Wednesdays. However, tomorrow, because it's a football match, we will be streaming at 8 o'clock, so it will be the same time. And this is GMT, by the way. GMT. What's Emmanuel saying? Is there a chance Aguero could get some minutes tonight? I saw him warming up, but you know Premier League managers these days. This is Emmanuel from Daily TV, by the way. Oi! Sorry, Emmanuel. I didn't assign your Facebook name to your YouTube name. Priska, thank you so much for following the stream. But yes, I'll call you Deli if that's all right, Emmanuel, just because it's shorter for me. Aguero was warming up. He was warming up, so I do think that Aguero is going to come on for these. In fact, he's about to come on the pitch right now, it looks like. It also looks like Kyle Walker's going to come on to add a bit of width to the right-hand side of the pitch. So Mendy's coming off for Kyle Walker, it looks like. So we'll just change that. Mendy, he's been fine. He hasn't really done anything. So I assume that Walker's going to go to the right here. João Cancelo to the left in his preferred position. You need who? Kyle. Oh yeah, of course, Kyle Walker to come on. You said, yeah. But yeah, Mendy's not really done anything this game. It's so unfortunate. Oh, is that Foden coming off? Wow, Foden comes off for Aguero. I don't personally agree with that. I'd have taken off Rodri or Gundogan, but there you have it. I imagine he's going to put Jesus on the left wing and play like that, but we'll have to see what Pep decides to do. Yeah, to be fair... Oh, fuck off, Slaven Village, you dickhead. The West Brom manager decided to be a cunt and just throw the ball away on the ground like a petulant baby. Right. Okay. Denis, thank you so much for becoming a Facebook video. There's 2 more subs. Well, City have made 2 changes now. They've brought on Aguero and they've brought on Kyle Walker. But there's 2 more subs for West Brom that they can use. Mahrez could come on. I think he should have got rid of Gundogan or one of Gundogan or Rodri. You don't need 2 defensive midfielders when all West Brom players are behind the ball. Here's Raheem Sterling running into the box now. Can he put a cross in? He instead finds Kyle Walker, who finds Diaz, puts a cross in. Interesting, but West Brom clear it. De Bruyne recycles, passes it back to Diaz. Walker on the ball now. He can't really utilize his pace because the West Brom players are so far back in their own box. Sterling gives it away, but it hits Rodri on the face, and Sterling recycles the ball. Is Walker the first time cross it? He does, but it just hits a West Brom player. De Bruyne tries to take over. No avail. There we go. No, they didn't. They do 3. Cancelo. No, Cancelo was already on the pitch. Michael. He just moved from right back to left back, that's all. Passes completed. City, 568. West Brom, 125. I know it's not all about passes, but come the fuck on. Kyle Walker's going to have a dig here. Nearly. That could have gone in. I don't know if that was on target, but the West Brom defender did not take any risks. He jumped and got his head on it. Aguero could get a hat-trick here. I feel Foden's still about to play. Yeah, I don't think they should have taken off Foden. Like I say, I think they should have taken off Roger Gundogan, gone for 1 defensive midfielder and just gone for it. You've got... West Brom aren't a threat going forwards, clearly. De Bruyne swings the ball in. No luck there. Oh, I fucked it here. And there we go. Sorted. De Bruyne now, and it's out. The kit looks... It is a weird kit. I sort of half like it, but I don't know. Gasky, we are getting stressed here because West Brom are dickheads, basically, and just defending for their lives. And this would be so bad because it means that... what? It means that City aren't able to take advantage of all the points dropped by the big sits. Why can't we see your screen? Because, Michael, if I live stream this, that would be illegal. Cross coming in from the corner. It hits Aguero, I think, but no avail. Ex-United keeper. People say you'll get sued. Yes, absolutely, Michael. It's illegal because the broadcasting rights belong to Amazon for this game. They've paid money to have the privilege. Kipsing, thank you so much for following on Facebook. They paid money for the rights to show this match. So if I just start doing it for free, that's highly illegal. And I ain't about to break the law. And also, I'll just get banned from Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. So there's that many reasons why I can't show you the match. Wow, is that not a foul on Rodri? Yes, it is. Okay, there's 12 minutes left. It's not over. It's not over. But I just hate watching these games as a fan. They're so... First of all, they're so shit to watch because it's attack versus defense, and the defense will just camp, whatever. And the other thing is City aren't... Wait, West Brom making a change here. No idea who's coming on. He's got a headband on, though. But yeah, City need to win this game. They're at home against relegation fodder. They need to keep putting the pressure on Spurs and Liverpool. But someone's coming on for Jake Livermore here. Don't know who it is. I think it's just a straight swap. Who is coming on? It is... Who is that? Krovinovic? Have I spelled his name right? I don't know or care, to be honest. I've never heard of this kid. You need your place to score. We just need anyone to score at this point. Just need anyone to fucking score. Okay, City are going to put a cross in here from a free kick. De Bruyne is over it. No, instead he plays it to Kyle Walker. And this is a waste of a set piece here, I think. Let's try to do something here. Sterling is going to try to take on the West Brom left back. Chips across in. It goes for a corner. Farah, thank you so much for liking the stream. Make sure to follow the page if you haven't already done so. Make sure to do that. Make sure. Okay, cross comes in. It's from a corner. It's João Cancelo, and that's a really poor fucking touch, and it's gone out for a goal kick. See, with shit like that, you know what I mean? Thank you so much for liking the stream, my guy. 10 minutes for City to save this game. Mohammed, thank you so much for following on Facebook. I think we're now at how many followers? 93 followers. How many more minutes? There's 10 minutes. 10 minutes left. And you can actually see on the stream, you see where it says to score, it will tell you how many minutes there are left. Because it will tell you what's it? I've never played Fortnite. Is it any good? Is Fortnite any good? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, we're at 93 followers now, so just 7 away. De Bruyne is on the attack here. He tries to play in Aguero, but the cross is blocked. That was a really good run from Sergio. Have not seen Jesus in this game since Aguero came on. Here's De Bruyne now. He goes for the shot. The shot was never on, and West Brom clear it out. And Ake, like the moron he is, decides to commit a foul. You never foul. You never foul. Because they're going to drop like a sack of shit. You can never foul in those situations. The opposition are going to take every single opportunity to hit the deck like a bitch. I don't know what Ake is playing at there. It doesn't matter if it's soft. It doesn't matter. You can't touch them at all. This is like wasted the whole 90 seconds. I'm funny. Thank you, Michael. I get stressed out when watching football. City have had 77% of the ball. Can you do something with it, please? My guys, Kyle Walker on the ball. Inject some fucking energy here, Kyle. Come on. We need to create something. We need to create something. De Bruyne needs to score. Going for fancy football, says Habib. Yeah, Mike was going for fancy football as well, Habib. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. It's just that it's so hard to break down a team who just defend. João Cancelo has the ball nicked away from him, and West Brom are just going to punt it upfield. No doubt for Charlie Austin, but it's a shit ball. Of course it is, and they just give it back to City. Yep, just fantasy football. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. West Brom don't deserve shit all from this game. I fucking hate camping football. If you like defensive football, get out of the stream. I don't really give a fuck. De Bruyne now into Rodri. Rodri, can he find Gundogan? He instead tries to find João Cancelo on the left. Cancelo has not had the best game, to be honest. Chips it into De Bruyne, who controls it brilliantly. De Bruyne tries to chip it into Sergio Aguero. Interesting clearance for Gibbs. Cancelo lets it bounce for some mental reason, but he's able to get it out into Ake. Come on, City. 7 minutes left. 7 minutes for City to win this game. All 11 players behind the ball is pathetic from a West Brom perspective. I don't care how partisan I'm being. De Bruyne tries to play in Sterling. Good defending from Sawyers, who was obviously back there because everyone is back there for West Brom, even Charlie Austin. Ruben Diaz now passes it into Kyle Walker on the right-hand side. 18 final third passes for West Brom compared to City's 231. Walker's in the box here, but again, there's 3 bodies around him and he can't get the ball out. Diaz as well to recycle it. Gundogan is very well there. Is he going to take a shot here? No, he plays it too heavy. He is fouled though, apparently, is he? He was just fouled. And he's got a free kick. It looked very soft. It looked like a very soft foul. I don't even know if it was a foul. Dennis, thank you so much for liking the stream. I don't even know if that's a foul. I think Gundogan's just fallen over. I don't know if he's fallen over his own feet or if he's dived, but it wasn't a foul. Doesn't matter. City have a foul. Jaredy, thank you so much. Dennis, do you think it's going to be a draw? But there is a free kick for Manchester City in an optimum position here, potentially. De Bruyne is hovering over the ball. He's hovering over the ball. And there's a massive West Brom wall going on here. I just hope that De Bruyne can score this. I hope it's going to be a goal. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin, you beautiful man. You beautiful ginger specimen. You can fucking do it. Come on, Kevin. Oh, goalkeeper saves it. Goalkeeper saves it. Arif, I don't understand why you're saying goal when a goal hasn't been scored. That's a bit weird, but whatever. Walker is an idiot there, and he goes out. If they get a penalty, who would take it? Probably Aguero. Probably Aguero. Dennis says, hi. Hi, Dennis. How are you doing? It's a really good free kick from De Bruyne. It's saved by the goalkeeper. Good goalkeeping there. But yeah, how you doing, Dennis? How's your day going so far? West Brom sponsored by Ideal Boilers. And West Brom are making their third and final substitution by the looks of it. Dennis, thank you so much for following on Facebook. Much appreciated. How many Facebook followers do we have now? 95. We're only 5 away from reaching 100. Can we do it this stream? Can we do it this stream? But I tell you what I'd rather happen this stream. City win the fucking game. Devin has liked the stream. Thank you so much, Devin. Make sure to follow also. City just punted it for no reason. This is going to be 1-1, isn't it? It's actually going to end in a draw. This game is going to end in a draw. Habib, thank you for liking the stream. 2 points dropped. You followed me. Thank you so much, Habib. Sterling now on the ball. He's got Aguero on his right-hand side. He's got to play him in. He plays to Aguero. Oh. He lashed it wide, boys. Oh. God. Anytime, buddy. Thank you so much, Habib. If he got that in, it would have been an amazing goal. He does have it in him, but it was an incredibly tricky one to go for. You think... Wait, do you think West Brom are going to win then, Dennis? City must win. What are they playing at? Unfortunately, Habib, when you've got 11 players camping behind the ball, this sort of stuff happens, doesn't it? Okay. 2.5 minutes away, plus whatever is there for extra time for City to salvage this game. 1-1 is not good enough from a City perspective. They need to win to capitalise on Chelsea's loss today. And to keep the pressure up on Liverpool and Spurs. If they draw today, they'll be 5 points behind Liverpool and Spurs. That ain't good enough. West Brom played a great defensive game. They did, Rayon, and I fucking hate that. I hate defensive football. It's so boring. Call me an elitist, I don't care. But defensive football is shit and boring and requires no fucking talent. There, I said it. I said what everyone's thinking. I might as well stay in the changing room with Walker cleaning Pep's ass. Well, Walker hasn't been playing for... Walker came on as a substitute in like the 70th minute, so I don't think it's Walker's fault. Ake, what the fuck are you doing, man? He's lost the ball in an awful position, and now West Brom are actually on the attack. So they might not even create an attack, but the point is they can delay and delay. Edison's going to come out for this, and he's got it. Ake, that was just a waste of a minute from Ake's mistake there. Just gave the ball away for zero reason. We're in the 89th minute. The 89th minute now. If City are going to do something, they need to do it fucking quick. De Bruyne tries an ambitious switch, which does find João Cancelo. And João Cancelo crosses it, and it's an awful cross. An awful cross to no one. I want West Brom to punish City for this. Well, they're going to. This is going to be 1-1. This is going to be 1-1. Unfortunately, City just have not been able to have that cutting edge. They had it in like the first 30 minutes. They had it. They scored the goal. Unfortunately, West Brom got an extremely lucky deflected goal, which actually went down as an own goal. And there you have it. And there you have it. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. But this is the situation we're in. Pep is crying to the fourth official about something. Wait, is that a West Brom throw? How was the throwing not happened yet? Pep's gonna get sent off here if he doesn't calm down. What is happening here? 4 minutes of added time. Only 4 minutes. I don't understand how that's only 4 minutes. There have been how many substitutions? City really lacking attack for the last 6 minutes, exactly. And now West Brom have it in the corner. And fortunately, it's a goal kick. I fucking hate shit defensive teams. You're gonna get relegated to West Brom. Fuck off. To be honest, you are an irrelevant fucking team. Deal with it. Fucking deal with it. I don't give a fuck. De Bruyne crosses it in. Oh, Gundogan had a shot on target with his head. When you're in the stream, we'll probably have a bit of a chat after the match ends, but the match is a couple of minutes after the match. Gundogan heads it into the box, onto goal. It's a very good save from the goalkeeper. Very good cross from him. Roger with a cross now. Aguero on the ball into Ruben Diaz. Diaz plays it into Walker. Now Sterling, who's fouled. And it's a free kick to Manchester City. Manchester City have another free kick. It's the 92nd minute now. Oh, and now you get your fucking yellow card out, do you dickhead? Brilliant. As we just see the header from Gundogan, which really should have been a goal, probably. It's a difficult one, but you know. Oh, the goalkeeper has had a very good game. City haven't been at their best attacking, and the West Brom goal came from a lucky deflection. I don't understand how it's only 4 minutes of added time. How many substitutions have we had? We've had 5. You get 30 seconds for each substitution. That's 1. That's 2.5 minutes for substitutions alone. Never mind all the shithousery time wasting they've been doing in this fucking game. But whatever. I guess we don't follow rules in this fucking game. 92nd minute. This would have to be something unbelievable to score at this point. Something unbelievable. Manchester City have a free kick. I don't think it's in a shooting position. I think it's in more of a crossing position. But Gundogan standing over it. Here we go. Gundogan with the ball. Hits the side netting. For a second, my heart skipped a beat because I thought it was in. Because the goalkeeper didn't move. For a second, I thought that was a goal. That had to go in. That was so close. That was so close to going in. We're talking just a few inches wide. For those who don't understand, the problem is Pep and nobody else. That's a bold call. That's a bold call, Hussein. I will always back Pep. I think the other issue is luck has not gone City's way tonight. That own goal was incredibly unfortunate for City. De Bruyne on the ball now. It's a long cross in. And star. How have they not scored? How have they not scored? A point-blank header. A point-blank header. Ake is a moron and decides to foul on the halfway line. So that's the game over. Well done, Ake. Well done, Ake. And that's the game. And that's the game. Well done, Ake. You fucking moron. What is your problem? What is your problem, Ake? That's twice you've done that now. De Bruyne with a brilliant cross. Again, how has he not scored? How has Sterling not scored? That has to go in. It has to go in. It's a sitter. Sterling misses from basically point blank. Hussein, I've got to disagree with you. City have had at least 3 amazing opportunities to score, and they've missed every single time. The issue has been the finishing tonight. The issue is the lack of clinical finishing. And we're in the 94th minute, and that's going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be the game. 94th minute now. So we're now into extra time. I don't know where this extra time is coming from, but City are going to be drawing 1-1. Is De Bruyne just going to pop the ball in? No, and it does end 1-1. Why didn't they just cross the ball in? There you go. What a shit game that was. I'm so annoyed. I'm so angry. I fucking hate West Brom. You play shit defensive football. Fuck off. I'm triggered. It ends 1-1. The finishing was not good enough for City. Gundogan and Sterling had amazing chances right at the end there. and they just did not convert them. They could not convert them. They would not convert them. De Bruyne did his absolute utmost to put these opportunities on a plate, on a fucking plate, for Sterling, Gundogan, etc., etc., and they decided to just not take it. They were like, we won't score today. We won't score today. Finishing let the side down today. Not good enough. Means that they can't cap. Means that they've dropped. That's 2 points dropped at home against a shit relegation team. They are going down. This is an LNobbins prediction. West Brom will get relegated, and that point will have done fuck all for their season. Facts. I'm triggered. So yeah, yet another draw for City. 2 draws in a row. Not good enough. Not good enough, to be honest. And yet here we are. And yet, here we bloody are. Very, very annoying. Very annoying indeed. I'm so sweaty and stressed right now. You don't understand. Oh, well. Well, there's not much else to say other than I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed and stressed. And I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you so much, guys. Michael, thank you for joining. The Nabinho Nation, thank you so much everyone who followed the stream. We'll be back tomorrow for Liverpool versus Spurs. Same time, 8 PM kickoff. I hope to see some of you for that if you're interested. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.